Hello, my battalion of viewers. I'm the Knight of Arcane, and with the release of Monster Con later this week, me and Kyle, aka Kingpin Creations, decided to do a Monster Prom Collab video for the new game's release, with me turning Monster Prom characters into mech armors. And we came up with the idea to ask the rest of the cast of Boss Level, the gaming channel Kyle is also a part of, to give us characters to use for this collab. So let's check out our Monster Prom mech armors, shall we? I get all sorts of interesting clients, each with their own quirks and stuff that make them unique, which I do try to help inspire my mech armors for them if I can. A recent customer of mine called Damien? No, Damien Levay. He was extremely hot-headed, with a short temper to match. A spicy red baby, one would say. But he found me while I was doing some errands, and decided to threaten me to make him a mech armor. Though threatened me with money and fists. I didn't entirely understand what he was trying to do, and an interesting business tactic, but I digress. The spicy baby wanted to look a bit like a demon, which does fit with his personality and temper. So worked on making it red, and threw in some darker reds, browns, and golds in a way that worked great together, and gave it a set of demon horns that could light up for attacks and such, along with a robotic demon tail to help with grappling, repelling, and attacks due to the hidden edge it has. Though, for some reason, one of the horns broke off, and I couldn't get it to stay back on. So just said it was an aesthetic thing to make him more intimidating. And he bought it. Sucker. Since he was so obsessed with punches and threats with fists, I decided to make the armor's fist be a bit more tougher, though you might not be able to tell, looking at it, and allow it to shoot fire, form fireballs, and even coat the fist in fire to make fire punch attacks. Plus, I made sure the mech armor packs a punch, even if it's not as big as the fists I gave Gangle and Zubul. Heck, I told him he could probably punch out the sun with them. Damien was so thrilled by it, he didn't even notice how I charged him triple for the suit. No one threatens Whitney Parker and gets away with it. So I decided on doing Damien first.
And as we are existing before the video is published, what did you decide to do them as? Turn them into?
I turned them into mech armors.
Nice.
Oh.
Yeah.
Your mech armors are have been looking really cool lately.
Well, thank you.
I'm excited to see this one.
Yeah. So I did Damien first, and this is what I came up with.
Yeah.
That's sick.
That's sick as hell.
That's sick.
That's sick as hell.
Thank you.
It's definitely what he used to punch the sun.
I'm in love with your art style.
Thank you.
What is this sun punching you keep talking about? I've not gotten this ending.
Yeah.
It's my favorite Damien ending.
I don't even know what Lou's talking about. I just believe him because obviously that exists for Damien.
I'm gonna get the Punch the Sun ending next time we all play Monster Prom together, just to show you guys the Punch the Sun ending. It's funny because it's random and I can't control it.
That's sick though.
That's sick as hell.
That is really, really good.
I like the sparks coming off of the fist.
Yeah. The
Nice.
particle detail is really cool.
Yeah.
The tail armor.
I was about to say the tail, like the individual like ligaments on the tail is really cool.
Thank you.
Yeah, those are hard to do. I hate doing
How many
those.
people?
Still
How
hard
many
to
people
do.
think about this? Edna Mode would be proud.
Right.
I'm so glad someone got that.
I also like the color scheme
Yeah. I
a
stuck.
lot.
I stuck with like the normal colors that his like default outfit had, So, having
Yeah.
like the red of his skin, the dark red of his hair, that kind of is almost like the same color as his pants, and then like the brown of his jacket.
Yeah. And I like how you tone the red down a little bit so it doesn't flash too much with the more muted browns of the rest of the outfit.
Yeah, I don't like, especially for these ones, because how I record them, I don't usually do a color picker. I don't have like the actual colors, so it's very much a let's see how it goes.
You could have fooled me. Not having a reference, these colors do look pretty close.
Yeah, I mean, reference, like, I have the image up, I'm just not color picking them.
Yeah.
So it's
Nice work.
It's one of the things
Hey.
where I'm just like, yeah, I couldn't be an artist, because y'all can look at something and just be like, yeah, that's the color, and it's like, I believe you. Even if it's not the same hex code, I believe you.
Yeah.
Like, Lou's like, hey, there's line art, and then 25 minutes later has a full rendering. I'm just like, fuck you.
Okay, that's just because my coloring process is very quick.
All right, well,
And like any artist, he can't take a fucking compliment to save his
You
life.
know what? Thank you. Thank you, Nate. I appreciate it.
you're
This is
welcome.
not about me, though. This is about Knight.
Yeah.
Yes, I know. You're welcome, artist derogatory, all of you.
This is really cool, though, and I'm really glad I suggested Damien because you made something really amazing with it. I love it.
No problem.
This is really cool.
Golf claps, golf claps.
Did this one also steal your boyfriend, though?
Damn.
Probably.
I had to say it.
Suited
All
up
I'm
to fuck your
saying,
bitch.
all I'm gonna say is wood.
Heard that.
Sorry. Gotta control my language.
Some customers can sure be a little weird. Like my next customer, Zoe. I found her caught in one of my lab traps, and she said she was a huge fan of my work, and started talking about ships she had with the many customers I've had, and saying something about not being sure if she shipped me with Colleen, or Miss Grove, or be a poly ship, but that all mainly went over my head. Zoned out since she kept on talking about all that stuff, but she got my attention back when she asked to commission me for her own mech armor. I started to come up with a good concept with her, making the eyes be very similar to eyes on goggles or gas masks, and putting all these bits of tubing and wires on the head, acting a bit like hair, but also hiding a surprise for people. Several surprises, like electricity, smoke, paralyzing gas, and other stuff I'm forgetting at the moment. Zoe asked for a plasma whip weapon, and I almost made both arms into this weapon. But to go with the small sort of asymmetrical look, the mech armor was already going with the stuff on the head, and some other small details on the legs. Decided only one arm would have the plasma whip, but it can both slash for stuff and grab stuff easily. For some reason, decided to put some eye motifs on her armor, too. Mainly as a third eye on the head, and one in the chest. But they, of course, shoot lasers out, so it works. The colors we came up with were mainly purples, which included the plasma whip, a bit of yellow, and a few green areas, including the eyes and such. Zoe was an extremely happy customer, and said she already had several fic ideas with the armor in mind. Not sure what she means by that, but she said she's also going to a con later this week, and plans to show it off there, so I'll probably be getting a few more customers soon, due to this, so I'm not complaining. In the order of getting the free done, I got Zoe next. I'm
I'm
like,
very
all of
excited
Zoe-
to see this one.
Yeah.
All of Zoe's hair is armored.
I mean, kind of, in a way. I at least
Oh,
figured
hell
something
yeah.
out.
That's sick.
That's sick.
I would have just using like wires or like tubing or whatever. as the
That's a
hair.
smart use.
It looks kind of like the in Warhammer, the servo hands that Belisarius Cawl has.
Yeah, I can see that.
Using the tentacles as an electro whip. Fascinating.
I
I like it.
I almost did like 2, but I felt like it made more sense to have like just one arm being the tentacle thing, kind of just like how she really is, and still just have like a normal hand.
I love the way you did the legs. My big thing is I love big mech legs. It's one of my favorite things in art.
Thank you. I also tried to make it be kind of like almost like the top half are like where her like shorts are, and then the bottom half is like her just normal legs colors.
Yeah,
Oh, I can see it. Yeah, I see
I
it.
see that for sure. I like it. It's good.
I'm getting. It's very JoJo stand for me, especially in the face area.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah,
I
very
see
much
that.
that.
I don't know what came over me when I decided the eyes. I don't know. They're making me think of also like just goggles in general.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's the like I got like because I have a Warhammer store nearby. I went to it on like the first Saturday to get like the free mini, and it was like one of like the Krieg guys. So they have like the gas mask. So like maybe that. Okay.
Wait, when did that happen?
Oh, it's like the first Saturday of the month.
Huh. I'm gonna have to keep an eye out for that and find a Warhammer store near me.
Yeah.
Y'all live near really cool stores, and I got like groceries.
There's a Warhammer store near you.
Hey, it's 2025. Groceries are cool.
There's a hobby shop near you, Kyle.
I mean, it has to.
I almost
start
accidentally
collecting
ordered a game to it today.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The only thing is, like, it has to be like an actual Warhammer. It can't be like, just like another one. Because I technically have both a normal game store and a Warhammer, so you have to go to the
Yeah.
Warhammer one for it.
I had a Warhammer like a block away from me when I lived on Long Island, but I don't know where the nearest Warhammer store is to me now.
Google.
Hey
Google!
Siri.
I used to have like a Hot Topic that it was like the same mall as the Warhammer store. Now the closest one is at this other mall that's a little further.
Warhammer store in the mall goes crazy. I'm about it.
Yeah.
Can I just say, I
No.
appreciate the fact. No, okay.
Back to
I
the
appreciate
target.
the fact that the hoodie is mostly there, and the fact that the mech armor has sneakers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was very much kind of referencing the sneakers, but the design.
Many
it
are
was
usually connected. I do like the eyes being just about everywhere, even where there's not exactly eyes. The green evokes the
Yeah.
same feeling. I like it a lot.
Yeah. Like technically,
Also, you're 2 for 2 on cool particle effects. I just noticed. The
Yeah.
electricity on the whip.
That is also a very sick particle effect.
thank you. I mean, it's Clip Studio default a crack brush. I think that's what it is.
Clip Studio has some awesome brushes.
Yeah,
Yeah, I gotta explore more in that program.
yeah. This is just a default one. It's the same one I use when I do like the flooring for animatronics, because they have like that
Oh,
marble
nice.
for that like help with the marble.
Yeah.
I think this has been the most interesting customer I've had currently. So, I found this cat while I was out on a stroll. That was a bit different, being purple with green eyes and wearing a wizard outfit. But they were so cute, so I started to pet them, asking them for their name, not assuming I'd get an answer. It's Juan, the small magical Latino cat, is what I got in response from the cat itself. So, apparently this cat is from another universe. Not surprising, I know all about that. And a magical drink accidentally cloned him, and another one teleported him to this universe. And now he's trapped here with his magic being pretty much depleted. He came to me after recognizing some of the mech armors I've made as friends from his universe, and offered me money, otherworldly knowledge, and this weird drink for his own mech armor. Originally, I wanted to challenge myself and make a mech armor that could fit a cat perfectly, but decided to go with an average sized mech armor with a place in the stomach for Juan to pilot the suit. It was still a challenge to make Juan be able to pilot it, but I got it to work. I honestly used the cat himself as a reference for his mech armor, making the head look like an oversized cat head, making the feet look a little bit like paws, and giving it a robotic cat tail. I then used his wizard outfit to inspire a winged jetpack and a little Tesla coil-like thing on the head to match his little hat. Plus stuck with the purples, lilacs, and yellows of him and his outfit for the colors here. Juan was quite happy with the suit, though he's not entirely sure what he'll do now, but he knew to live life to the fullest since he was still young, unafraid, and ready to start a new life in this world. Little cheesy, but oh well. He did warn me the drink could either be helpful or harmful, so not sure what I'll do with it yet. But I was told it shouldn't spoil, so I'll probably be fine. About as fine as I am in a lab with several death traps and multiple dangerous materials and weapons all in one place. Maybe I should do some tests on it, see if I can recreate the drink myself. Hopefully it does something cool, like allow me to breathe fire, or make me see in the dark. Can't wait to see what it does. Just need someone to test a sip for me. Okay, and we got also Juan, and I had like two ideas. I might still do the other idea at some other point, but I only did one of them.
Are we gonna get Juan, the small magical Latino man?
I mean, it might be a little smaller, but
That's the wrong video, Nate.
I know.
I love him.
yeah. So I want to say
I
one
love
thing.
him.
I want to say one thing first. I'm planning on like the lore in the video to have it be that's still like Juan, the small magical Latino cat, and it's the cat that's piloting the mech armor in like the little.
Yes!
in,
I
like,
was
the
I
about to
love
say-
that.
I see the door right in the stomach area.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was already putting Juan right there.
that's perfect.
perfect.
You simply must.
That
I
is the
love
lore
those.
idea. I did also want to. I thought about just doing like a mechanical cat, but I think I need to like practice a little more to try a mechanical cat.
Cat anatomy is hard.
Animal hat.
Yeah.
Animal hat.
I know.
Anatomy is hard.
What was that word? Cat anatomy?
Cat anatomy.
Anatomy.
And then
I see.
anatomy. And then that enemy spotted.
Academy. That's a different word.
Anemone.
Anemone. Anemone's
It's
anatomy. Anemone's anatomy. And Nemo and another me.
Hey, my brain hurts.
I have to show you that video later.
Please don't.
3 for 3.
Please
3 for
don't.
3 on the particle effects, the design, the cat face. I love the colors too.
Thank
Colors
you.
are nice.
Yeah.
This looks like it would be right at home in like one of the future episodes of Tom and Jerry.
I was gonna say
I'll
this
say
looks
that.
like it would work in like Code Geass.
Yeah, yeah. Very that.
Yeah.
Maybe I need to rewatch Code Geass, but
I
I love
gonna say the
Code
only,
Geass.
the only thing I know is that nothing worse than Code Geass because they're dead. I've only watched the first season. It almost looks. It feels like a future version of ancient Egypt. Also.
Yeah. With the gold and the like purple.
Yeah.
Yes.
I can see a
Yeah.
little bit of that.
I
Technically-
also like the way that the hat that like Juan actually has like in his character design. I like what you did with that, like making it like conduct electricity. I thought that was a really cool choice.
Yeah, it made me
True.
think of those. I don't remember what they're called.
Tesla coils?
I want to say that, but I assume that is that. But yeah, it's like that came to my mind when designing.
Yeah.
And just like, let's do that. That would make sense with a mech armor.
Yeah.
Please, Kyle. It's Nicola Coils.
And kind of also did the cape with making
Oh.
it be like little wings.
Sorry, I'm not over Nate reframing Tesla coils so as
To remove
Nikola
Tesla
coils.
from them. That's hilarious.
We're just
Was
gonna
that
gloss
the
right
joke?
over that.
Yeah,
Yeah, but the art is lovely. This
art is
you're a
so
phenomenal
good.
artist, and I love seeing what you do.
all three
Thank
of these
you.
came out deliciously.
And also, I kind
At
of did a
least
little
in
bit
one.
of perspective with the arm.
Yeah,
Kinda
I
okay.
noticed that. It's impressive.
Thank you.
My
Perspective
favorite part
hard.
is the subtle greens.
What? Oh yeah, yeah. There's a little bit of subtle green because of his eyes, mainly in
Yeah,
the
eyes,
chest.
pulse,
and the-
hell yeah.
I think technically his actual like magic sprites are like purple, but just use the green for contrast.
Creative liberties.
Yeah.
Creative liberties. Plus, green is nice.
I like green.
I would say we're already making mech armor for people that are usually monsters. I feel like liberties can be taken.
And then if you did a mech armor on Polly, it'd be phantom liberties.
Okay. Wow, a cyberpunk joke and you don't even play it. Nice.
And that was Monster Prom characters as mech armors. This was fun, with these being some good mech armors, and was glad to collaborate with Kyle and the rest of Boss Level again. For more mech armors, with Whitney, we have when she turned the Amazing Digital Circus into mech armors, and our recent Minecraft mods as mech armors video. And for some other content, we have when we turned anime characters into monsters, and when we venomized Hell of a Boss characters. Of course, make sure to check out Kyle's video for the collab over on Kingpin Creations, and check out his video where he made Monster Prom characters more monstrous. And for more Monster Prom content, make sure to check out Boss Level's playthroughs of Prom, Camp, and Road Trip, and subscribe for when they play MonsterCon. And if you liked what you saw, then leave a like, and subscribe to join our growing little Arcane town, to be in the know for future videos, updates, and collabs. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Later!